Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing the Ford F-350 Tremor Lariat. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Lariat Tremor Ford here in Provo for giving me some time with this truck. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. If you have any questions, need any help, just ask for John Jenks. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is the 6.7 liter Power Stroke, high output Power Stroke to be exact. Goes through a 10 speed. It puts out 500 horsepower and then 1200 pound-feet of torque. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So taking a look at the hood, it's raised there on either side, Super Duty stamped into the front of the hood as well. And then really cool headlight design, lots of chrome trim here on the front end, chrome on the bumper, you got the fog lights as well. There's the front. Tire and wheel setup is 285 by 75 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. So these are skinnier 35s. I think they're actually technically 34s, but close enough, right? Wheels all blacked out in the center, and then you got silver on the exterior. And this is lifted a little bit compared to a regular Super Duty. Got Lariat there on the sides, 6.7L Power Stroke in red. Got the off-road side steps, bedside step as well. Tremor decal here on the side. Got all the leaf springs that come with a 350. And it's a big truck, it'll take a second. There's your side profile. This leads us to the key fob where we have our lock and unlock function. We've got our remote start, tailgate drop down. You can see the Ford logo there on the back. And yeah, nice setup here. You got the tailgate step, ruler on the back. Got LED lights, you've got that for the fifth wheel setup. Got a full outlet here in the bed as well. And then lifting this up is very easy. Super Duty stamped into the bed, tailgate rather. You got tail lights there, bumper steps. There's the rear. Now popping inside, this has the Baja interior, which is very unique. See the wood trim there. Look at the seats there. And then got storage underneath the seat. Nice trim, by the way. Tons of storage in front of the seat, and you can also use it for tons of legroom, right? Got a little storage pocket, heated seats here. Got some USB ports, vents as well. And yeah, it's a nice place to be when you're all done. Oop. This leads us up front where we've got more that soft touch. All of our window controls, front two are automatic. The mirrors do power fold in. They also extend out. Got memory seats, some wood trim. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, massive mirrors. 4,002 pounds of payload capacity, and then our gross vehicle weight rating is 12,000 pounds. And then this one has the recline seat function. But there's your look at that. Adjustments here on the side. Steering wheel is manually adjustable. We've got our light controls here, and then for the tailgate to drop that down as well. Pedal adjustment. Soft touch trim all around the steering wheel. We've got practical controls in the front, including our adaptive cruise control, volume voice command controls for the center as well. Turn signal windshield wiper stalk, and then we have a column shifter plus and minus, so you can shift the gears yourself. And got the M for that manual mode. Digital gauge cluster here in the center, which you can use to change what it displays information-wise. It's pretty customizable overall. And being a loaded up Ford, it also comes with a heads-up display. 360 camera system, which will help with off-roading if you take this Tremor off-road, but also just helps with parking. This is a very large pickup truck. Trajectory lines turn with the steering wheel. And then above, you can see you've got diesel exhaust brake and hill descent. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, got a shortcut bar here at the bottom. Side tab there as well, which you can change what that displays information-wise. But yeah, easy to use. Pro trailer, got a trailer brake controls, and then drive line select down below, 2-speed transfer case, trail turn assist, nice for a big pickup truck, rear locking differential, climate controls in this area, so radio controls at the top. We've got heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, got the phone charging pad down below with some USBs. Storage area here with some cup holders, and I like this trim on the top. Pretty solid setup. And this Baja interior. Double glove box. Soft touch all across the dash. You got a regular rear view mirror, power sliding rear window, and then no center for anything on this one. So here's our window sticker for this 25 Tremor. Quite a few options added to it. $92,135 is the total MSRP. So these definitely don't come cheap. Let's see how it performs. Well, let us set off in the Tremor. This is a cool package. Off-road, Super Duty. And I do think that Ford does a really good job. Again, we've got the rear locking differential, we've got the trail turn assist. This has a lot of stuff, and the big tires. And I know some people will gawk at the width. What I've discovered after doing quite a bit of off-roading is the height of the tires is more important than the width. And I know it might sound counterintuitive, but with the skinnier tires, when you deflate them, they actually compress more than the wider tires typically. It's not always the case, but typically. And so what this leads to is you have just as big of a traction area with a skinny tire as you do with a wide tire. Sometimes you have an even bigger traction area with a skinny tire. Again, this is deflated and all that, so having skinnier tires on this, not a problem. And they weigh less, and so then it actually can help out, not will, but can help out the fuel economy. Low end torque on this is great. It's very smooth with the 10-speed. And I will say the Super Duty is probably the most comfortable HD with the suspension, which again is surprising because it's solid axles front and rear. And this is the 350, right? This is the big one. But yeah, it still is just very, very comfortable. And it is struggling for traction with those rear tires. So much power. You can't really go full throttle with, I mean you can, but you just spin out. It's not really worth going full throttle. You might as well just go partial, because it has so much power. It is absolutely crazy. But yeah, it rides so nice. Again, it doesn't do like the dun 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 that you get from a lot of HG trucks. It's just smooth down the road. And it handles the bumps pretty well too. It's just a nice drive overall. Something you could definitely daily drive. And people, you know, people daily drive all sorts of diesels, but this is one that you don't mind daily driving. You know, some of the other diesels you're kind of like, oh man, maybe I should get a second car. And this still is, you know, stiffer over bumps compared to like a regular, you know, like an F-150, but it ain't bad. Definitely is not bad. So let me guys think about the Tremor package. I think it's really cool. I think they should do a factory Super Duty Raptor. Maybe not like super high volume, but I think it would sell. I think it would sell. I know that Tuscany does the Shelby Super Baja, which, you know, that's basically a Super Duty Raptor, but, you know, Ford did it. There's people that, you know, they won't, even though that the Super Bajas have a factory warranty, there's a lot of people that they only want it from the manufacturer. They don't want it from a secondary company. Man, look how nice this camera system is. Like, I'm like the worst parker on the planet. That's why my name is Ben and not Parker. Ah, see what I did there? But still, even with this camera system, I can manage. What am I hitting into? Nothing. So one thing about Fords that I will say, their parking sensors sometimes glitch out. It's like there's nothing there. What are you barking at? The wind? Anyways, let me know your thoughts.